got a fish. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Jacob from Echo Valley Homestead, and this polar vortex that has crossed the country has left us with a good amount of ice on the pond. So in this video, I'm going to be taking you guys back, and we're going to be doing some ice fishing. If the ice is still there and we have enough ice. I haven't checked it. Well, I checked it yesterday. Last night we had some rain move through, so I assume there's enough ice to go fishing. At least I hope so. Let's go check it out. River, you just can't wait to get out, River. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Let's go. Come on. Nah, come on. Of course, first we had to let the dogs out so they can come with us. You want to come with us? Daisy's wondering why we don't let her out too. Sorry, Daisy, you can't come with us. Taking a donkey ice fishing doesn't work very well. I'm sorry. Hello, Nod. You guys ready to go ice fishing? Let's go, come on. We got the tools loaded up. We're ready to go check the pond out. See if there's enough ice to go ice fishing. Come on, River, let's go. Come on, River. Well, I'm back here at the pond, and it looks pretty sketchy where we've been on it before. But the places we haven't been on it still has snow on it. What do you think, Rover? Is it safe? I think we'll go out and drill a couple holes in a couple of different spots. And I think it should be safe, but we'll just have to check it out. We had 4 inches of ice last night. And the day before we had about 3.5, so it went up in about one day. We got about another ½ inch of ice. But we did get some rain last night that melted some of the, I guess, spots where we didn't have snow on it. I think because there was some water sitting on top of the ice. So we'll just have to check it out. Here goes the first step. Got some water sitting on it, but it seems pretty solid. Somewhere over here is a hole I drilled last night. Let's see if we can find that. Oh, it's over there. Excuse me, Nod. Alright, here goes the first test. We have a little bit shy of 4 inches. This is pretty sketchy. There's cracks everywhere out here on the ice. And the ice is so clear, you can see the water below it. So when you drill a hole, you can see all this stuff come up to the bottom of the ice. It's pretty sketchy. Onward march. I feel like the ice is getting thinner the further out we go. There's like a good ½ inch of water sitting on top of it. This is so slippery. Rover, he ain't scared of the ice. He's out there on it. Rover, you be careful out there, bud. It's time for test 2. That cracking sound is so scary. As I'm drilling, the ice is like popping. It's so scary. Time to measure it. Let's see how much inches we have out here. It's also starting to rain a little bit, so we better hurry up. 1, 2, 3. We're at about 3 inches out here. What was that? We might go out a little bit, but I don't think we're gonna go out much farther because if it starts cracking, I want to make sure I'm able to run back to the bank as fast as I can. And probably grab the camera too. I just found something really frightening out here. I just found a visible crack in the ice that you can see. It goes the whole thickness of the ice. Check this out. That crack's a little bit nerve-wracking, not gonna lie. But I think we're gonna chance it, and we're gonna go for it. Let's see if we can catch a fish. I picked out the first spot we're gonna try, right here. And we're not too far away from the bank over here. So, if it starts cracking, I should be able to make it to the bank, I think, before I fall in. But it looks like open water over here. Way down there where the water comes in is open water, and right over here we have some open water too. It's not that far away, but this pond has a lot of springs coming into it, and pretty well at every spring we have open water. And there's about 3 to 4 springs I think that come in here. So basically, as long as we stay away from that end of the pond, we should be fine. That's where all the springs come in. Over here where the water goes out, that's another spot I want to stay away from because it's also basically pretty well open water over there too. Let's try spot 1. Today we're going to be using the wax worms. And then on the hook we just have one of these little micro jigs on the end of the hook. We got the wax worm on the hook, ready to send it down the hole. A little bit of ice over the hole there. There we go. Now you just work the string out of the rod and down the hole like this. Now once a fish bites, it's pretty easy to tell because this orange bobber right here is going to go up and down just like that. So these rods are really nice for ice fishing. Well, I guess that's what they're made for. Then what I do, I put it down until the line doesn't go down anymore, which means that the bait is at the bottom, and then I bring it up a little bit. So that way your bait's right off the bottom. Now you can either just let it sit like that, or you can jig it up and, oh, I think we got a fish. Oh, we had a bite right there. We definitely had a bite. Oh, we got a bite, we got a bite. Sometimes if you're not catching anything, you just need to jig it a little bit. Sometimes it kind of makes them think the worm's alive. What's up, Nod? You came to join us a little bit? See if we're catching any fish? No, we haven't caught any yet, Nod. Thanks for asking. I promise you guys, there is fish in this pond. A few days ago, we were out here and we went ice fishing, and we caught about 10 fish or so. So There is definitely fish in this pond. I promise you guys that. I did have that first bite, but other than that, we haven't been having any luck. And the ice on this pond is surprisingly, it's not as thick as I thought it would be. We had about a week of below 20. I mean, in the daytime it went up to maybe the teens or maybe 20, which I think most parts of the country is the same way. And then, oh, we got a fish, we got a fish. Ah, it spit it out, no. Took our worm. While I was talking to you guys, we had a bite. I think it took the worm too. Man, no, actually there's still part of a worm there. That stinks. I was so close to landing that thing. I felt it about halfway when I jerked, and then I started pulling it back. And about halfway in between there, I felt it let go. Nah, what you looking at, buddy? You're bummed out I didn't catch that fish too, aren't you? Yeah. Looks like it took about half of our worm. See that, Nod? Took about half our worm. Nod, you can't have this. No. I'm going to throw another worm on here and give this another go. And in goes the line. Take two. I promise this time, I'll try better. Just as I turned the camera off, we got another fish. Dang, that thing let go too. As soon as I turned the camera off from the last video, the rod like shot, it almost went down the hole. I grabbed it, I pulled it, and it let go again. So I think we're messing with some little ones here. Nod, you coming back to join me? Give me some company, buddy. What's up, Nod? Don't you hit the rod, alright? Don't you hit the rod. Thanks, Nod. Helps a lot. Nod. Nod, don't touch that. Nod. No. The very interesting thing about this freeze is it went cold and it just stayed cold. So the ice is just like really clear and really smooth. It's perfect for ice skating. We did a little bit of ice skating back there the other day. That's why the snow's all melted away back there. But also we didn't have any snow, and it didn't warm up above freezing during the day while the ice was freezing. And so that made it to where now the ice is crystal clear and smooth. Here's a helpful hint coming at you. Every now and then, pull up your line and make sure you have a worm still on it, because sometimes you sit there for about 10 minutes looking at your line, nothing's biting, and then you check it and there was no worm on it. Not that that's happened to me, but just don't want it to happen to you guys, alright? Just a little helpful hint. Well, we put about an hour into it here, or an hour and a half, and it's starting to rain. So I think we're going to have to hang it up for the day. The reason I came out here a second day was because this ice, there's no guarantee you get ice like this every year. So I wanted to make as much use of it as I could. So I came out here to do some more ice fishing and to bring you guys along, because I know not everybody gets the chance to. So it's starting, oh, I got a fish. No way. Just as I was giving up on it, we got a fish. Oh, look at this. That is pretty cool. We got a fish. Just as I was doing a little video, thinking that we're going to end the video here, that I'm not going to catch a fish, a little bluegill over here jumps on the line, and we caught a fish, so we didn't have to go empty-handed for the day. Wow, that was perfect timing. I mean, it could have happened sooner, but I'm not going to complain. We still caught one, and that was cool. Right, Nod? Yeah, that means it was pretty cool. I'm going to release this boy, and we're going to get out of here before it rains on us. Bye, fishy. Nod, hey, no. No, you can't have it. He didn't even take my worm. I still have 2 worms left. I guess I'll just put those down the hole and they can have some free food for supper. Nod thinks that the fish is right on top of the hole. Nod, the fish swam away, buddy. No, it's not in there. Nod, you leave those go. Here's your free meal, fishies. Sled is packed. and ready to head out. Let's go, Nod. Rover's waiting on us out here. He didn't trust the ice. Whoa! Almost went down. What's up, Rover? Have you been waiting on us? You just as soon stay up here on the land. Yeah, I see what you mean. Feels nice to be back on solid ground that I don't have to worry is gonna all of a sudden break. Well, Rover, what do you say, buddy? That was a good day, wasn't it? We caught a fish. You have anything to say, Nod? No? Yeah, you were helping. You were a good helper, Nod. And with that, I think that is going to be a wrap on the ice fishing season for 2023-2024. We could have some more ice here in February, but it's pretty unlikely. So that'll probably be the end of the ice fishing season for us anyways. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Jacob once again from Echo Valley Homestead. And that was my go at ice fishing. We ended up catching a fish, which was pretty cool. At the perfect timing, just when I about gave up, that's when we caught the fish. And it was starting to rain. I was starting to get cold. And I really didn't think we were going to catch anything. And as I was telling you guys that, bam, the rod went down and we caught a fish, which was great. So I'll see you guys later. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future videos here at the Echo Valley Homestead.